Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 36th episode of season 2 of classic Doctor Who. This one is called The Watcher and the story is The Time Meddler. It's the final story of season 2, which is insane. Because I was trying to work out, because I'm watching this on, at least this episode on BBC iPlayer, because I wanted to try and watch this on the DVD, this one on the DVD that one of you guys sent me quite a while ago now. I know I had it on DVD, but unfortunately in the move, it's still packed away somewhere. We've been here a few months, but it's still packed away. And also because it's Christmas holidays, I haven't had the time to take it off of the Blu-ray, convert the file to be able to watch it here. And also, my way my head is feeling right now, I need guaranteed, absolutely guaranteed working subtitles. I need subtitles because all I'll say is I just watched, some of you might get this if you've seen it, but I've just watched the season 1 finale of The Good Place. If you've seen it, you can understand why my brain's a bit scrambled, right? Okay. And also, I'm not going to get emotional again, for fuck's sake. We didn't lose them. They're still alive, but Ian and Barbara last time. I'm so glad they got happy. Like, I knew at least Ian survived because obviously he was in the centenary, but they both got out. They both got back to London 2 years out, but they're together. They're happy. But what makes me sad, I'm going to try not to get emotional again, is like, one, I know we're not going to see Ian again. Like, I know he does audiobooks and stuff like that, but we're not going to see Ian again until the centenary. And we don't get to see Barbara again, which I believe it's been wasn't it? Somebody said about 93, so I think it's been 30 years. I swear it was something like that. I think somebody said it was something like that, where it's been like 30 years, basically, which is horrible. It's sad that she didn't get to see it being this loved as it is now again. It's sad. And plus the thought of Ian without Barbara is horrible. Like, I know in the centenary they left the empty seat and people say it's for Sarah Jane, but I think they left it a bit ambiguous, or like they didn't. I don't think they just basically said in like any of the making ofs who it's for, but they could say it's for Sarah Jane, but they could also say it's for Barbara. Barbara just popped out to get make some coffees or teas for everyone, and she'd be back in a minute. They can keep it like that, can't they? But we've now no longer got Ian and Barbara, and as I've said many times, Ian is my favourite companion out of all Doctor Who. Behind him, relatively close, but still Ian's, without a doubt, that second is Wilf, which is sad again. Oh god, that's going to make me cry. If I think of Wilf at the same time as thinking of the fact we're not getting them, Ian and Barbara again, I will cry. But I think of the positives. Still got Vicky, and I know William Hartnell didn't want to say goodbye to Jacqueline or William. So he was like, his acting was basically genuine because he was upset they were leaving. I kind of remember like thinking of it after I think somebody commented about that, saying his acting was basically, he generally felt upset. I can kind of remember that from Adventure in Space and Time, the 50th anniversary special thing. But it is like, I wanted to hug the Doctor so bad. Like, he was angry because he didn't want to lose anybody else, and he cared for them so much. And they made him a better, I'll say person, even though he's a Gallifreyan. But or Time Lord. But they made him a better person. Like, he made them better in a way. But like, they taught him how to. I know it's not the right term, but to be more human. You know what I mean? Like, to be friendlier and soften a bit and stuff like that. And he's like, he'd already had to say goodbye to Susan, and now he's lost them too, and it is sad for him. Like, yeah, he's got Vicky, and I'm glad she was there to help him and comfort him, but also Stephen's the new companion, or he is a companion at some point. I know he is because one, I recognise Peter Purvis's name from the credits, obviously, of the Empire State Building one, because he was the stereotypical guy with the cowboy hat and stuff like that. And obviously, it's still weird that they brought him back same, like, story, like 2-3 weeks later. It's crazy. But I really liked Stephen, and then they just left him there. So unless he got on the TARDIS somehow, without us seeing. I don't know how he's going to be there because I doubt they'll go back for him. Maybe Vicky convinces the Doctor to go back. But I'm assuming that somehow he's got on the TARDIS somehow. Because his name was Steve. Is it Stephen Taylor? I swear it's something like that, but it was his. I know that name. I know that name as well. So it's not just the same actor. That is the companion. So it's like, how do they, like, is he in this one or is he in another? Is he a little bit down the line where they re-encounter him again? I don't know. I don't know if he's in this one. I don't, but I quite liked that last episode was the best one of the lot. Again, I like the set design of the planet, of the city, and like the promenade bit, the bridge bit was really cool. I love how like it looked like it's made of paper almost, but I love seeing the little miniature of the I've forgotten the name of the robot things, but I know they were there to help prepare it for people colonizing it, but they never turned up. But I loved seeing the little one go along. And then obviously the Daleks. And one of my favourite things of the whole episode is when obviously they had escaped from the roof and Vicky was terrified because she's terrified of heights. They didn't play it as a joke. They did not play it as a joke. None of them got laughed at her. None of them got angry at her. Like, you could have, like, it wouldn't have been completely out of character for the Doctor to, like, say, oh, for God's sake, child, hurry up. Or the Doctor might have said that at the beginning of season 1 type thing. But no, he was wonderful. I love how when he came down, he's like, oh, you all right? You all right, child? And stuff like that. They were all so nice about it. I love how they did that scene. They didn't play it as a joke. None of them got angry at her and impatient. It was really, really, really nice scene. And I'm glad they played it that way. But again, I wish I could recap more. I've been talking for 7 minutes, so it's not too bad, is it? But yeah, my brain's still scrambled from the Good Place. I knew I had to slot this in something in. It was either going to be this or Turn Washington Spies season finale. But one that's about 45 minutes long at least. And that's gonna be mind blowing. So I thought combination of that and the Good Place, probably not a good idea. I could save that for tomorrow night or Wednesday or something like that, because I haven't even started releasing that one yet, so I'm way ahead on that one. So I don't need to watch it now. I just really wanted to. But yeah, I'm anxious about starting this one because there's no Ian and Barbara. It's gonna be weird for me not having Ian and Barbara because I love them both, but Ian's my favourite. I might have to rewatch the Centenary again, or at least that scene in the Centenary, to see him again. And also listen to any of the audiobooks and surviving stuff that he narrates. Like, I know he does the connecting stuff with Marco Polo, so I'll just have to re-listen to Marco Polo again to hear his voice. Because I struggle starting like new seasons and stuff like that, but this is difficult because Ian's my favourite. And I'm nervous. I feel really awkward starting this. Because again, no Ian and no Barbara. It's gonna be horrible, but it's gonna be good because I'm eager to meet, whether we meet Steve in this one or if he's in the next season and this is just the Doctor and Vicky. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I might have known it beforehand, but at the moment, but the way my head's feeling, I don't know. And I like that. I like that feeling, not knowing what's going to happen going forward. But we need to get going before my brain gets even more scrambled. So we're going to get going. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. But yeah, I'm watching this on BBC iPlayer just because it was the easiest thing for me to do right now, to guaranteed subtitles as well. And also, didn't have the time to take it off the Blu-ray this week. And ITVX, I don't think I'm subscribed to anymore. BBC iPlayer, I know it's on BBC now, so I don't need ITVX until I need to watch something again on there. Okay, we're in the TARDIS. I was like thinking, where are we? Is it just her and the Doctor right now?
Yes, I shall miss them too. First Susan and now them.
Aww. I do feel sorry for him. He really does miss them, doesn't he?
Their decision certainly surprised me, although it shouldn't, I know. But it was quite obvious they intended to take the first opportunity of going back home.
Well, they weren't getting any younger, were they?
Lucky for you, child, they're not here to hear you say that. What do you think of me?
You're different, Doctor.
I like the fact that you can joke about things like this now.
I just wanted to ask you, are you sure you didn't want to go home too?
Oh, I like the fact he's asking that. That's really sweet.
I wouldn't have anything to go back to.
Yes, your father was...
What the fuck?
Did you hear that?
Yes, perhaps it's something.
Oh, is that Stephen? Oh, please tell me he managed to get on the TARDIS. It's please tell me I was right and he snuck on. It's Stephen, please say it's Stephen. I want him to be in it straight away. I actually really liked him, and plus it'll make me feel better about not having Ian and Barbara. Put it over their head, and she's gonna whack him with her sandal. Oh, I like the lining of his jacket. Oh, he's got his Stephen. I'm so happy. Is he all right?
Stephen!
I'm so glad he got on. Is he all right though? He got his little teddy bear. I forgot about that. But yay! I'm happy. Like, I didn't know if they would go back to him at another time. Oh, that's not ominous in the slightest. I saw it just appear out of nowhere. Oh, is he gonna think it's like witchcraft or something? Because that looks like a priest or a friar or something like that. Oh, that glinting off his ring then. But is he gonna... It looks like a time period. It might think it's witchcraft.
We thought you were dead.
I nearly was.
How did he scramble up?
I climbed down that cable before it burned out. Now I came
Oh,
up.
I'm so glad.
Shouting.
Should have. I never stopped.
I did quite like him in the last episode. He seems a bit suspicious because it's a new face.
1, sit there until you get your breath back, and 2, don't call me Doc. Now,
Yes, whatever you say, Doc. Talk.
I'm quite willing to accept you at your face value.
I did like him last time, but I'm glad I warmed to him already. That we introduced him whilst Ian and Barbara were still there.
I went through it. I must have flaked out. I remember registering that, well, it didn't look like a ship.
That's because he doesn't.
I must have been delirious.
I don't
No.
suppose you were. It is very small outside. It's just in here it's big.
He's like, wait, what?
Oh, come off it. The ship may have a way out design, but time machines, that's ridiculous.
Okay, we're going to prove it to you.
He says the TARDIS isn't a time machine.
Oh, does he now?
Tell him.
I don't see why I shoot my child.
He will.
Soon enough.
Look,
Yeah.
Doctor, I've seen some spaceships in my time. Admittedly, nothing like this. But what does this do?
Hey, don't touch.
Up there is the scanner. Those are the doors. That is a chair with a panda on it.
TARDIS. TARDIS. It stands for time and...
Relative dimensions in space.
IDBI.
Yeah.
Means I don't believe it.
We'll show him whether this is a time machine or not.
Yeah.
Are we?
I like the fact that, I think he probably likes the fact that he can show off to someone now, can't he? Wait. Look back at the camera, please. She was the cave woman from like the story in season 1, isn't she? She was the cave woman from season 1, right?
A large box washed ashore by the tide, probably from a ship.
Isn't she? She was she was the cave woman.
It's a long way to the beach and back. What about your meal?
Yeah, that is so her. Cool. I'm glad I got to see someone I recognise. I love that.
Found this, Vicky?
Just down there. I saw it as soon as I came out of
I like it. Season was like, what the fuck? Oh, he shaved. I liked his beard.
10th, 11th century.
Oh. One thing though, Viking helmets didn't actually have the horns on, did they? I don't think. But it don't matter, does it?
What do you mean, maybe? What do you think it is, a space helmet for a cow?
Your kid could just as easily be part of a costume.
He has got a point. He has got a point.
Oh, I see. So you've changed your ideas now.
If
have
it
you?
is a time machine, I'm not saying it is, mind you. But
Uh-huh.
if it is, shouldn't you know where we are? You know, your control panel.
Yes, but unfortunately we have a slight technical hitch at the moment.
There's always a slight technical hitch, isn't there?
As a matter of fact, we never know where we're going to land.
We never do.
So assuming I believe what you tell me, you can't take me home.
Not by any direct route.
We'll get you there eventually, maybe, possibly, hopefully.
How? What?
A howdah! A carrier on the back of an elephant.
Oh, I see. Oh, and if it landed on the pebbles...
On the what?
It'd take on the appearance of a large rock?
Yes, but you do keep...
But it's not, though.
Do you wonder why I don't believe you? You know, that large rock over there looks exactly like a police
Yeah,
telephone
it doesn't work.
That is merely another technical hitch, and the doctor will repair it one day.
It just never did get
Anyway, if we're
repaired.
going to do any exploring, we should do it now because
You got to be able to recognise it as well. I like it. Makes it easier for us, and it's a lower budget too. Okay, I recognise that guy too.
We'll go with you,
No,
Doctor.
you won't, mate. You'll stay with the ship and wait till I've got to the top. Then you can both climb up and join me.
But Doctor, we
I'm
might
not
get
going to argue, my child.
Yes, but
You might try being a sport.
don't you start as well. Come on, let's go.
No, I think we should stay here. And
Yeah, listen. You need to learn to listen to him. It's his ship.
Say, that bit there looks climbable. Come on.
I'm not
Very good on height. Oh, come on, you'll be all right.
I really recognise that guy. That's going to bug me. Please tell me they actually locked the TARDIS and nobody's going to get in. It really does look so worn, doesn't it now? Was he looking for a watch? Wait, he was looking at his arm like he had a watch on, but that, whatever time it is, he shouldn't have a watch. Okay. But then the people that we saw before are going to come down there as well. And, okay. Okay, the doctor, that's the doctor. So yeah, these at their camp, he's going to count that woman then. Yeah, just walk into somebody's hut. Woman going to clock him on the head. Stop just looking around. The woman. There's going to be no monks in here, is there? Right? Is it music being played to make people think there's monks in there? I don't know. I was going to say, where are Ian and Barbara? Automatically, my head went for that. Stephen and Vicky. I've got to get used to not saying Ian, I'm sorry.
Pity. It might have been valuable.
Is it already gone?
The rocks by now, whatever it was.
Is it already gone? Oh no, it's not under the water, is it? Shit.
Oh, mead. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Yes, nice of you. Yes. Delightful. Thank you. Well, here's to your very good health. Oh, delightful.
Well, he's gone back for more. He's good at faking it at least.
Oh, when the wind's in the right direction.
Uh-huh.
You hear the monks much clearer, so they're down in the village.
Oh, yes.
Why do I feel like it's fake? I don't know why. It's just that guy with the what? Look at it, it's a watch type area.
I hope you will forgive a woman's harsh welcome.
You were in our
don't fear
home.
Strangers, but we're very happy to welcome a traveller. Not that we see many in this wild place.
No.
You know, I hadn't intended to walk quite so far. You were near the coast,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There are fish in the sea. One need never starve.
Yes.
Makes sense. It does make sense.
Of course, there are bad things too.
What bad things?
Of course, my dear. Yes, the Vikings, for example.
Not that we've seen much of them this year.
Okay, he's just getting a feel for the timing of it.
The king greatly improved the position, no end.
The king? Harold Godwinson? We received
Nope.
no help from him.
You got that timing wrong, didn't you?
Was laid to rest. When was it?
It was the beginning of the year.
Oh, of course, yes. At the beginning of the year.
He's still trying. I like how he's like,
Yes, it's most refreshing.
he's trying to get a feel for when it is and that.
Now, if Harold is king, and Edward was laid to rest at the beginning of
Uh-huh.
the year, then it must be 1066.
Oh.
Yes.
1066. I know that year.
And a balmy night.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you.
I know the year 1066, but it's like, I don't know specific timings of the year and things like that.
Forgive me, I have things to do before Woolnoth returns.
I will, and thank you indeed. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, it's a great pity that Barbara isn't here.
She'd love this.
Now, with my memory of English history...
And she would know more, yeah. I'm glad they're getting mentioned.
Harold came north to defeat Hardrada, the Norwegian king.
Uh-huh.
Now, that was before he faced William the Conqueror at Hastings.
Are we going to get William the Conqueror in this? Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay. Interesting. Maybe Vikings. Okay, what's that look? Is he understanding what they're saying? Or is it repeat? There's something wrong about it because he had a. It was an interesting look on his face then. Oh.
Top of the hill, why? What's the matter?
And the monks, have they been here long?
No. The monastery itself's been deserted for years and years.
But why did he get distorted?
And you haven't seen them? No one in the village has?
Because he touched the bowl and it distorted. That was weird.
How does he know that?
Oh, you've been very kind and a great help, yes. I'm sorry, but I must take my leave of you.
Are you going to the monastery?
I most certainly...
Does she know about the monastery and the people in there? Or the person in there? Because he tapped that bowl and it distorted. She going to get some warning out? Because I'm very suspicious now.
But we're lost. We can't stay here all night.
Shh.
What's the matter?
I think somebody's coming.
Careful, it's going to be the two guys, right?
Why are we hiding? We can ask him the way.
No, because I think we should follow him until we find out whether it's safe or not. Supposing you do what I say for once.
They're going to be an interesting combination. Okay, one of the guys, right? He's seen their footprints. He's seen their, or like markings of them walking, right? What is that?
Hey, you. Hey, come back!
What?
Leave him alone! Stop it! Stop it, Stephen!
Okay, Stephen's definitely... Ian would have hit on.
You all right?
Yes, I think so.
Maybe you should have listened to her.
What was it?
A watch?
Still
The
say
time
this is
the guy's watch.
10th century England?
The guy's watch. Is he the time meddler? I'm just trying to work it out because, like, I knew he'd looked at his arm like he was looking for a watch, and it's weird how the tape I'm assuming tape. I'm gonna say tape for now. Distorted. Till I know what it actually is, but it's interesting. Careful, Doctor. Of course, it's not gonna open. Shit. He knows the Doctor was there, so he's opened the door for him to try again. Or make it... Oh. Doctor, be suspicious. He's allowing that. Be careful, Doctor. Okay, he was suspicious of... Okay, he's being a bit careful at least. Okay. What's that symbolised with the light going off? There are no monks in there. Except for that one single guy, and he's probably not even a monk. He's just using it as cover. Trying to sign... It's a recording? Oh, so literally basically like a gramophone. And it echoes in there. Well, poo. The meddling monk. Okay. Interesting way to end it, but yeah, Stephen's very different like character. Like obviously he's gonna take a while to like actually believe this is real, especially now he's found a watch. But the fact that he just went in and went to like fight the guy, definitely different, because like Ian would be able to defend himself, obviously. We've seen that multiple times, but he would still see the benefit of waiting and watching the guy, and he might even been the one to suggest that kind of thing. So that's in the woman. I swear that was the woman from the caveman one. Wasn't that like the one, like the third story? No. Was it the second? No, it was the first story, wasn't it? So, or I can't remember off the top of my head now. Damn it. Was it the unearthly child? Hang on a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm on that, but yeah, it literally was the unearthly child, wasn't it? Because I'm looking, because I know it was at the very, very, very beginning. And I know the unearthly child's not on BBC iPlayer. And it's not, the caveman one's not on there. So yeah, it was literally the very first story she was in. That's cool having her back then, because I swear that's her. But yeah, I like the dynamic between Ian and Vicky, and he's a bit different. I like how he's not the same as it. I'm glad he's different, because you don't want to just have the same kind of character, because it would have got boring, and it wouldn't have been like, you need something new. If you're going to change the characters, you need something new. But I like him, because I liked him last episode, but I think he's going to take a while to like fit in into being in the actual team. I'm glad he got on board with his little like panda. It was cute, his little teddy bear. Yeah, I'm intrigued by this monk, the meddling monk. I knew he would look at his arm like for a watch, and then I swear the doctor tapped the pot that was on the fire, and it distorted the tape. I wonder why. Maybe it sounds like sometimes it's down in the village, because maybe it's echoing off everything. It's using the reverberation and all that, because when the doctor laughed in that room after taking the record off, or stopping it, taking the pin off, his voice echoed. So maybe it echoes off of things, and that's what the guy's using. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. It was an all right one. This episode spent most of the time like getting like to feel how Ian. Sorry, that might take me an episode or two. Stop saying Ian. Stephen felt as part of the team. That was most of it, but then it also gave us a little bit of the setting. Introduced us to this guy like straight away, like watching. I recognize him. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's gonna bug me. It is gonna bug me. You know what? Fuck it. I've actually got IMDb open already. Peter Butterworth. I'm gonna look up the woman as well, because I've got it open. So stuff it. Let's have a look. Edith and her. So I'm assuming this one's called. Let me have a look. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, Cave of Skulls. She was there. That is her. Yay! It was her. I'm so glad I got something right. Okay, Peter Butterworth. What do I know him from? I had a feeling. Carry On. I had that little smirky smile. I was like, I had a little feeling like my head went to a Carry On movie. But I thought maybe he just appeared in that briefly, or he reminded me of someone. I wasn't 100% sure. I thought maybe he just reminded me of someone, but Carry On, yeah. Yeah, I can absolutely picture him in Carry On. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool, having something like that. But I'm glad Stephen managed to get on board and we haven't had to go back to him. I wasn't sure. I hoped, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, he feels all right. It's going to be interesting. Like, there seems to like, I keep wanting to say Ian. I'm so sorry. It's going to be automatic habit to say Ian. So if I might slip up quite a few times. But Vicky and Stephen, they see like there's a little bit of conflict, but stuff like that, and they're like, it's going to be an interesting dynamic. The doctor seems a bit hesitant, but also was a bit nicer to him than he was with Barbara and Ian at the beginning as well. So he's different there. So obviously Barbara and Ian have left a lasting impression on him. But yeah, I like him. I like Stephen. I get like why actually no, I was going to say I get why he went after the guy. I don't completely get 100% get why. Like I almost understand it, but not quite. I was with Vicky. Watch him. Be freaking careful. See if you can see what he's picking up. If it's something like, oh shit, it's not meant to be here, get it. Or for something you've dropped, obviously get it, because you don't want to contaminate the time period and all that. But yeah, that was interesting. I'm definitely intrigued by this one. I like the end of the last story. It didn't hook me straight away, but I think that was pretty much hooked me. I'm intrigued by what we're getting next with this one. I am definitely 100% intrigued, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I'm sad, obviously, because we haven't got Ian and Barbara, but I'm excited to know more about Stephen, get to know him, have him become fully part of the group, and also find out about this monk. I'm intrigued. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. What were your impressions of Stephen at this point? Obviously, no spoilers for the story or next season or anything like that, because I know that I would say when I had ITVX and I was watching the stuff on ITVX, I was like, right, Galaxy 4. That's not. I don't think that's on there because they haven't got the animated episodes. So I was like, right, I'll buy the Blu-ray. Or did I get the DVD? I think I got the DVD. The DVD, sorry, because I've got the Blu-ray of the 60th, and also the Toy Maker one that's coming out. I thought, right, I'll get it. It's on the animated ones are on iPlayer, aren't they? So, oopsie. But I can watch it on the DVD. I can watch it straight from the DVD. I don't have to pull it off. I can guarantee that, and it'd be nice. But I own it. But I'm interested to see everything and see about the story. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick so you'll know it. I can't talk. Fuck it. Sorry. Start it again. Whew. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.